Hey, it's John here. Welcome to this video where I want to share my experience of the miracles that have taken my life. And I want to do this for those of you who may be going through struggles and pain. Not long ago, I made a Facebook post about appreciation, and I realized that we won't really understand how blessed we are until we look back at the misery and the suffering that we had to overcome. It's easy to it's easy to just see how everything is and not see the blessing and think about how many things we want to have but we don't have, right? But it takes real power and it takes discipline to focus and think about what are all the grace and blessings in our life. I remember it wasn't long ago when I was living in a country of lack, of restriction. I was living in Iran where there's a lot of restrictions and not as freedom of speech. And now I'm blessed with this beautiful country, Canada. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just such an incredible country. I'm so grateful for that. I remember there was not long ago where I was taking antidepressant pills because I was feeling so miserable about my life. I thought I'm broken. I remember I wrote down in my Facebook post, I said something like, "May I never forget the lonely nights, all the nights that I was crying in my room alone. May I not forget those nights that I was sitting behind the computer masturbating to porn, feeling frustrated, and when it was finished I would feel ashamed of myself. Because you know why? But now I have this total freedom because that inspired me to take the 12 steps which now liberated me, opened up my heart, gave me the confidence that I never knew I have. May I never forget those days of depression because now I'm the happiest person I know. May I never forget those neediness sexes that I had with girls that I didn't feel love towards because of the empty feeling that I would feel after. Going to bars, clubs, drinking, doing drugs, sleeping around with girls, trying to impress people. All that life of misery, may I never forget that. You know why? Because through those nights, I now it opened up my heart. That's what they did. They opened up my heart to seek real love. I realized that it's not sex that I want. It's intimacy that I wanted. And now I'm in love with the most amazing woman, godly woman, fit woman, attractive woman, beautiful, younger than me, everything that I ever wanted, I'm blessed with. So I want to bring it to you now. I want you to look at your life, every area of lack, every area of loneliness and hopelessness and brokenness. And I want to promise you, if you're willing to act, if you're willing to believe, if you're willing to just say, you know what, God, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm willing to take this step of faith, then I invite you to take that step of faith. I remember it wasn't long ago when I'm driving my mom's car and I'm noticing the gas is going down and I didn't have enough money in my bank account. I was trying to find out if I have enough money to put gas in the car or if I have enough money to go eat at a donair place. So, and now in the last month, God has blessed me with more income than I could even imagine. I have plenty of things. Now I'm so grateful. Now it's now lack and mediocrity, I realize that's not our destiny because God wants us to be rich. For a long time I used to think it's not fair for me to get rich and have a lot of money because I would feel like I'm taking money away from people, or I thought somehow in order for me to be spiritual I need to stop going after money and all these lusts and all these stuff. But I realized that has nothing to do with it. As long as the money is coming from serving others with creative method of helping others, then this wealth, God wants me to be rich because it doesn't bother God. God has all the wealth in the world. So I'm just so thankful for that. So I never want to forget those broken days, broke nights, lonely nights, because it brings me joy to know that God has overcome those. And sure, I have challenges right now, I have struggles right now, but because I remember the past misery and how God turned it around, I'm now able to be thankful and grateful. By the way, I use the word God. Don't let my word freak you out or think I'm some kind of a religious maniac. No, I'm not. You can call whatever you want. You can call it life. You can call it eternal truth. You can call it whatever you want. I'm sure it or she doesn't care what you call it. So that's a quick video. Is to give you a hope and inspiration. If you want me to share about a specific story or a specific challenge you're going through, please post it. Because I want to be able to create a video targeted towards your need to be able to give you inspiration that you need. But I'm an evidence. I think I've been blessed to be a blessing to others, to share my story. And I know you, if you receive this video and start taking that action of faith and start applying what I'm sharing with you in having your open mind, start sending thanks for what is right, and stop focusing on what is wrong. If you do that, then I promise you, not long from now, you will be holding your iPhone as I'm doing right now and just having a total spontaneous video before you start your day. Not because you have to, not because you're going to make money, but because you're so excited to share the joy of life with others. I hope this video inspired you. Have a fantastic day. I will talk to you soon. Boom.